All right, you guys. So in in one of my recent videos, I told you guys about the panic attack I had, how I ended up in the ER, and yeah, how it led to just a downward spiral, and how the past 4 or 5 weeks in general have just been an absolute shit show for me. Um, and so this entire time, I've been waiting for the hospital bills to come, right? Dreading the thought of getting them, knowing it's going to be a big blow. I had assumed in the $700-800 range, $700 or $800. I thought, okay, that makes sense. Um, I got the bill and I am blown away. 4,000 fucking dollars. 3,800 to be exact. $3,800, and they barely did anything for me. Granted, I went there twice. I think I probably spent a total of maybe 7 hours in the emergency room between 2 days, right? 4 hours the first day, 3 hours the second day. It took me like an hour to be seen both days. They, gave me some fluids, drew some blood to run some tests, did an EKG, gave me a pill to calm me down. And that's it. That's it. 3,800 fucking dollars. Thank God, thank the Lord, I have good insurance, and I only owe 1,000, right? So they covered 3 grand of that 4 grand. Thank God for insurance. I'm blown away by how they can get off charging that much. They didn't do shit for me. I mean, minimal, and I mean, they didn't even take me seriously. I felt like they just kind of shrugged me off and just gave me the runaround. Most of the time I was there, I was not impressed. Not impressed. I felt like I wasn't taken seriously. Granted, maybe a panic attack to them is minor, in the grand scheme of things compared to whatever else they're dealing with. But to me, it felt like I was having a heart attack. I didn't know what was going on, man. I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't an emergency. So, man, I'll tell you what, if I knew that that's what it would have cost, I would have just died. I would have just suffered whatever happened, let whatever happens happen on my living room floor. I wouldn't have even gone in, you know. So I was charged 4 times what I thought I'd be charged. And the whole system is fucked up. Pardon my language in this video, you guys, but I'm a little hot. The whole system's all jacked up because they can charge whatever the hell they want because they know you have to go there. Right? It's like, so they can get away with it. Like people wouldn't be going to the hospital, or especially the emergency room, unless they absolutely had to. So they can get away with charging whatever the hell they want because they know people are going to be able to justify paying for it by saying they had to go there. They had no choice. There was no other option. So they got you bent over. And they just suck you dry. So now I understand why nurses, doctors, surgeons, why they get paid so much. Granted, they have a tough job. They have an important job, and I tip my hat to people who spend their entire lives caring for other people. That's cool, that's admirable, but I don't agree with bending people over like that. I mean, it's hard enough getting good medical care nowadays with insurance. Imagine if I didn't have insurance. Like I said, $3,800. Fuck. I mean, could you imagine if there was something, if it was more serious than that? My bill could have been $15,000, $20,000. There's no telling. I'm blown away. I actually have it. I have the goddamn bill right here. Because I want to show you guys, just so you guys know I'm not bullshitting. So up here is where it should say, shit, where is it? Yeah, you should be able to read one of those blue lines. It says like $3,800. And that's before insurance got it. 3,800 fucking dollars. Like I said, I mean, and they barely did anything. They barely did anything for me. So, and it's too bad. It's too bad that they charge as much as they do, because the only thing it does is deters people from wanting to go in there. There's No wonder we got so many people self-medicating. Nobody wants to go in and get assistance because they know they're going to get bent over financially. Man, I opened this bill and I said, these motherfuckers, man. I actually opened the bill like a day or two ago and I couldn't believe it. $3,800 to run a test, draw a little blood, give me some fluids, and give me a pill to calm me down. $3,800. It's disgusting, man. I have to fight with every ounce of my being to not curse every other word in this video because it's just unbelievable. $3,800. I'm just... Man. It's fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, now I have to shit out $1,000 within 30 days, which is fine. You know, I'll pay that. But imagine if I had to pay $4,000. It's like, who the fuck can afford that, man? Like, unless you got $100 bills coming out of your ass every time you fart, I don't know who the hell can afford $4,000. You know, I mean, obviously you got credit cards and shit like that, but I don't know, just the amount for the services they provided. They were piss poor, you know. They didn't take me seriously. I didn't feel like I was taken seriously. I'm just disgusted by the whole experience, you know. The whole experience. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, you guys.